Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new video. I've been having this idea for a while now, as some of you may know, but I didn't really want to come off as someone who just want another feature added, kind of without having a broader reasoning. So today I want to talk about the possibility of a city rework. A city rework consists of several avenues of tweaks or updates, such as new buildings, new areas, re-added areas, and even new routes of traversal. As someone who isn't a diehard E3 fan, I do miss how certain rooftops were wider, giving the player more than just one linear route to do a cool animation, but to think more carefully on traveling and even being chased. I shall use old gameplay for a stronger reference, but more so around 2019 to 2021, as that was when the central loop was shaping up to be something way more abstract and expansive. As you can see, after Aiden elevates on the zip line and runs through the abandoned apartment, buildings to the left were way closer and seemed to have provided more space for additional NPCs, zombies, and structures. Even the way you flew into the building if you were to chase the final mission van was way more natural and felt like the city was really portrayed as beaten up but trying to heal back on its feet. I would now give three main ideas for the city rework. 1. AI and NPCs. Just after completing the game, there isn't really much said on the matter of the world, just the usual two lines, depending on which side Aiden chose in the end, and the opposing side ridiculing him for his choices, or you, the player. When in combat, battles tend to be about the same for the casual player, but if you're more advanced in parkour, I'm sure you can figure out your own experimental moves just to spice things up. As for the AI, the world is very barren to the point that I have made in the past is very scripted events where you will see survivors or peacekeepers fighting renegades, which seem to happen very rarely, and just gives off the impression of the hamster wheel only moving whenever Aiden is around and not real events happening naturally.
You're siding with the enemy. What the hell will make you a ghost?
In the daytime, you may hear PK's training or survivors supposedly building, but following the ambience really doesn't lead to anything. It's just a dead end with nothing to be seen. And as far as the night goes, a couple screams here and there from humans and infected, but once again, following the sounds leads to another brick wall. 2. The lack of POIs, or point of interest. There are a few places where the structure traverse or to, run around, basically, like, enjoy the scenery, so to speak. Like the St. Paul Cathedral, the fisheye, though I wish it was more lively than just distant chatter. The Quarry's End swimming pool, which got minor improvements, and that's thanks to the Bloody Ties DLC, and also the main terminal station, which I'd say got underused on the PK side, but that's just my opinion. 3. Huge lack of parkour obstacles. We have slopes, wall openings, and also the balance boards, but even bringing back the slide we saw in E3 could definitely shake up the combat as well. What if you saw a group of enemies digging through a crate on a rooftop with that specific obstacle surrounding them? You could slide in, either grab a weapon that may be hanging around or on the side, or just slide through the small gap and kick them down as you slide, investing another element of surprise into the game, which would also kind of add to the current broad moveset, so that would actually be really great. More movement, it's fun, it's better. Simple as that. The game is amazing, but it lacks a lot of natural life that I have seen Techland working very hard on to kind of bring back. I don't want DLC 2 to come out and people just never travel to Old Villador again because of how bland or lifeless players may think it was. The game is getting the facelift it deserves and the updates we hope for. Maybe in the off chance Techland might see this video and gathers insight, that would actually be kind of dope. But what do you guys think? Is the city fine the way it is? Is the environment and AI satisfactory to you? Have other ideas I have not listed to help improve on the city? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And as always, good night and good luck.